rather than pulling out this plug because it's kind of difficult to get to, the easiest thing is going to would be to take out these 2 screws here and just pull the whole light out itself. Have the original bolts that came from the car, and then we have the bolts from the parts car that are factory too. They came from the desert instead of Tennessee. Rather than putting the original back in, we're going to use the one from the 96 Montero. You won't ever see them because it's on the inside of the door panel and the door card covers it, but it's just the fact of knowing that we have ugly looking bolts. Pulls the handle and the latch moves. To take out these 2 screws, that's going to disconnect the window from the regulator. Then we have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that should disconnect the regulator from the door panel, and we should be able to just pull it out. Instead of just getting the regulator, I also got the motor itself. If we're going to replace the regulator, why don't we just replace the motor at the same time? This one actually has studs pointing through with nuts on the other end. The original one were bolts, and you put them in like this. I just put the screws in for the window, so now we're all hooked back up. The only thing left to do is put the door panel back on, plug this plug back into the door switch. We're going to test it here and see if it actually goes up and down. The charge on the battery is about 10 amps, which should be plenty enough to test this window. We're gonna stick to the left side of the car and finish it off. So I gotta take off this door card here so we can get to the window regulator. I'm gonna plug the switch back in so that we can test the window. We're going to go down. Oh boy. It's dead. That's as far up as it'll go. Now this plastic is supposed to keep the water that gets inside the door from getting into the door panel. But you can see it already has big holes in it, so it's not like it really matters anyways. But we need to get it out of our way. This handle's in pretty good shape. It's not peeling like the other ones, but the spring is kind of rusty. We're gonna have to lower the window down so we can peek through this hole here. It's okay if we end up dropping it because it'll go down here and we can just reach down in here and pick it out. Now that we got the window taped up so that it won't fall on us whenever we take out the regulator, because that would be bad if it crashes down and breaks. Because I don't have a spare window. I had someone come out from Houston and buy the spare one from my 96 parts car, so we don't have it anymore. But we just have to take out the regulator, so we have 1, 2, 3, and we already took out the bolts for the motor. And there we have it. A rear window regulator and motor from a Mitsubishi Montero. Our new window regulator and motor ready to go in the 99 Montero. Kind of wiggle this in. You should put the regulator on first and then the motor, because the motor has a lot of tension on it, so it doesn't give you a lot of wiggle room to maneuver the regulator brackets into place. It kept getting stuck in between the window and the interior door panel. The fitment on this bolt isn't the best. I think they probably should have made the hole maybe a little bit further down on the bracket, because what's happening is this is the hole of the door panel, and then this is the hole of the bracket. It's not that drastic, but it's off-centered like that. Our holes for putting the window back on don't line up. As you can see, this bracket, and then when you look through here, there's nothing. So we'll have to put the window switch back on, roll the window up slightly so we can get access to the bolt hole on this side. The door card isn't going on there all the way. It's flapping around quite a bit, and that's because all the push pins from the top down are missing. They're broken off. There's only one push pin actually, and it's this one. That one push pin is not going to hold the whole door card to the door panel. I don't have any push pins to put this door card back on, so we're going to tackle that in the next video. So if you guys want to see more videos on the restoration of the 99 Mitsubishi Montero Gen 2.5, then consider subscribing to the channel. But until next time, I will see you later. Have an amazing day.